Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Excuse me. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons and Dragons magic item video on the Ring of Elemental Command. This particular magic item is rather complex. I always tell younger and less experienced dungeon masters to read through the description of these magic items very, very thoroughly before using them in their games. Regarding Rings of Elemental Command, you need to really take that advice to heart. These things are kind of complex. There are 4 elements, and each ring is attuned to one of them. So you can this is 4 different magic items in one. You can find them on pages 129 and 130 of the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Read up on them very, very thoroughly before you use them in your game. First off, Rings of Elemental Command appear as other items, a ring of invisibility, a ring of water walking, a ring of fire resistance, a ring of feather falling, something relatively innocuous. Unless the owner or someone else investigates further, or unless the owner or the wearer comes within a certain radius of an elemental, that's all they'll ever be. So if there are no elementals nearby, there's no reason for you to consider anything else. There are conditions, however, which can occur, which are outlined by the Dungeon Master, which will activate the ring's full potential. This means that elementals of the specific type cannot approach within 5 feet or attack the wearer. The wearer can forego this protection and instead may attempt to charm the elemental. If it feels charmed, if it fails to be charmed, the protection is lost. Can't read my own writing. The rings are also effective against non-elemental creatures from that specific elemental plane. So, creatures from the elemental plane of fire, the ring of fire elemental command will will be effective against them. But keep in mind, it's only against that one plane. Also, the wearer is able to converse with these elementals and other creatures native to their plane. It allows the wearer to talk to them. And that's cool. Finally, each ring gives the wearer the ability to produce magic effects specific to that elemental type. And there's a list in the book. I didn't go into the specific list, but they're there, and it's very impressive. The rings themselves are very, very powerful. I mean, it just without the elemental stuff, the abilities the rings give are very, very potent. So keep that in mind. Once the full potential of these rings is known, they become very powerful items which can seriously undermine your game. Consider very carefully before you put them in here. Keep in mind that these rings do not allow the wearer to actually summon the elementals in question, only to influence or to charm them. Okay? Charmed elementals make dangerous underlings. They can seriously throw your game out of balance. I had a player who had a earth elemental as an underling. It was under his command, and this earth elemental, if you run an elemental properly in your game, they are, oh my god, powerful. Even the younger ones, the less powerful elementals, can seriously destroy virtually anything that they come in contact with. These elementals are exceedingly dangerous. They can throw your game out of balance. So if you're gonna use them, that's fine. Just be prepared for the consequences. Okay. Even without elementals around, these rings are extremely powerful. They can undermine the balance of your game very, very easily. If you plan to put one of these in your game, be sure to allow for this. Otherwise, you're going to find that your players are very much overpowered. Just plan accordingly is all I'm saying. These things are awesome to have in the game. As a player, they're fun. But, because they allow other abilities, even when there aren't elementals around, they have all these neat abilities. And they really are great. The problem is, as a dungeon master, you have to plan for that. You have to... If somebody has a ring of elemental command in your game, that one player becomes exceedingly powerful. As a dungeon master, it can be difficult to put something in there that's going to now challenge that player without completely annihilating everybody else there. Play balance. You see what I'm saying? So just plan accordingly and be prepared. Don't just throw these things in the game on a random, I rolled on this chart. No, that's what he's got. Yeah, that's going to screw you over. That's all I'm saying. I hope this finds everybody. And again, I'm not trying to tell you how to play your game. That's not what these videos are about. I've been playing this game for a long time. I'm trying to give advice to the less experienced dungeon masters. And remember, if your players are having fun, you're doing it right, no matter what I say. All right? You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.
Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective? To learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard One.